Good afternoon. First and foremost, just bring us up to speed with your squad. Are all the boys who were absent back available for the weekend if needed?
Yeah, pretty much a full squad. One or two still went knock for the other night, but hopefully everyone fit and available.
I feel like in midweek for the first time that the mood kind of dipped a little bit surrounding Scotland, perhaps since your time in charge. Do you get a sense of that and the need to perhaps lift people's spirits back up a bit?
I think, listen, we know where we are. We know what this week was all about. We need points that keep us in contention towards the end of the group stage, so that we're always fighting. So we come October, November, we're in the mix for qualification, and we still have that in front of us. We need a performance and we need a win against Moldova, and that's what we focus on.
I think the look of the league table's done something sort of dampen mood because Denmark is so far ahead now at the top. But being realistic, was second always a more obtainable target, a more realistic target, and also a target that very much remains within your grasp?
No, I think you always have to set out to get the maximum you can out of any situation, and obviously after the last result, it's going to be more difficult to be first. Is second still attainable? Then very much so, yeah.
Do you think you need 2 wins in the next 2 games? Do you think you can get 2 wins in the next 2 games?
We can definitely get 2 wins in the next 2 games. Whether we need them or not will be determined by how the other games pan out.
Do you get a sense that this weekend could be pivotal with the fact that Israel and Austria play each other, and at some stage you will need someone to take points off someone unexpected on the line?
No, I think for us is just to focus on what we can do. So we have to get a positive performance, a win, and get 3 points on the board and see where that takes us.
What type of challenge are you expecting from Moldova?
Difficult. They'll come, they'll be well organised defensively. Watched the game that they played against Austria the other day. It was a goal in first half injury time and then a goal after 96, 97 minutes for the 2-0 for Austria. So they made it difficult for Austria. So we expect them to come, be resolute. They're a threat from set plays, as most nations are these days. And we'll treat them with every respect, but we look to go out and put on a performance for ourselves and for the fans.
Around 35,000 tickets, I think, have been sold for this one. How much are you looking forward to having a busier Hampden crowd than we've had over the past couple of years?
Yeah, it'll be great. It was great to see the full stadium in Denmark the other night, the passion of the Danish supporters, and I'm sure the Tartan Army can give us that at Hampden.
Can that really give a lift in a game like this? You know, for the players just being able to play in front of a bigger crowd again?
Yeah, I think it'll be good for the players. They enjoyed the little taste of it with the 12.5 or whatever it was, 12,500 at the Euros. They enjoyed that taste, they enjoyed the atmosphere, and if we can get the crowd rocking, good fast start, get the crowd behind us, Hampden will be a nice place to be.
Steve, the last few games, the Euros, and then on Wednesday, we had quite slow starts, especially in the first half. What do you put that down to? Is it the system you put the players out with, the players maybe not following the system or not the right attitude from the start of the games? What would you put it down to?
Where's the slow starts from the Euros? I thought we started quite well against England. Yeah, we didn't start too badly against Czech Republic either, so you can shape it any way you want. We started slow the other night for sure, and we got punished for it.
I was just saying in terms of not being ahead at half time in any of the games, but looking into this game against Moldova, is it the kind where you're looking at the Austria game, you're going to make a few changes with resting players in mind, try something new, or is it just about winning, scoring a lot of goals?
It's just about winning with a good performance. That's what it's about. Can't think too much about the Austrian game. We have to win against Moldova.
Can we expect a few changes from Wednesday night? Maybe
1 or 2. Shuffle the pack a little bit, freshen it, certain positions.
You said earlier last week that you were considering bringing in maybe another forward that you hadn't brought in. Are you going to bring anyone or just go with the players that you've got for the next 2 games?
No. Like I say, everyone, apart from 1 or 2 little knocks and niggles that hopefully will clear up overnight. There's no need to bring anyone into this camp.
Steve, the Moldova ranked 175 in the world. I understand certainly the Austrian game, and there are no gimmies now in world football. But there'll be an expectancy from the Tartan Army to win tomorrow night. Would you concede that?
We have to win. No, nobody's shying away from that. We have to win. And if we can win and play well, it'll be great. If we can just win, then that'll be fine.
Is performance comes secondary then? Is that what you're trying to say? Is it what's all about winning?
Hopefully the two will marry up. That's what we always hope for. We'll be better. We'll be good in the game. The lads have been good in training. There's a little edge to them. I can feel it already. They know they're going to a pivotal moment in the group. So let's see what we produce.
The question I asked John McGinn, when there is a defeat, is there a heavy weight then comes on the shoulder of the players, and do you feel it as a manager when the team doesn't win?
We're used to it. It's obviously a little bit heavier because it's the national team, and you feel as though you've let the country down a little bit, but it's not the case. We're football, we're professional, we understand the job is a low midweek and hopefully a high at the weekend. It's all about ups and downs and how you deal with it. Try not to get too high when you win and try not to get too low when you get beat.
You see, talking about winning again, and you can see anything else other than a win then against Moldova tomorrow is completely unthinkable, and possibly Scotland's hopes getting ticket out.
Yeah, but you're trying to put your words into my press conference. Let's get the performance and let's get the result, and then we can talk about the rest of it.
You said before the Euros that there were goals in this squad. Well, played 4 games, we scored once. Is that more difficult than you thought it would be, and if so, why?
Haven't converted with chances would be my summation of that one. Even the other night, you think the Ryan Fraser had a fantastic chance, 10 minutes to go, we didn't convert it. Might have been interesting if that one had gone in. We had lots of chances in the Euros, we didn't convert them. So making chances, we've shown that we can create. So when we create them, we have to finish them. So a little bit more clinical would be nice.
At the other end of the field, clean sheets have been hard to come by, 1 and 4 again.
Yeah, but we're working at it and we'll try and get better.
Andy Robertson said after the Denmark game that there wasn't enough bravery on the ball. Why do you think that that's become an issue, and do you think there are enough leaders on the pitch there to change that?
Yeah, I think so. I think by and large we're pretty comfortable with the ball. The Danes made it awkward for us, and I think people tend to gloss over the fact that the Danes are a really good side, and they made it difficult for us in the first 20 minutes, and we maybe didn't pass the ball as well as we could. Later in the game, when the game slowed down a little bit and we found we're level in the game, we passed the ball well. You watch the second half, we passed it well, but the game was gone by then. We have to make sure that we can do that when the game is still intense and up for grabs.